All right, so I'm glad I went to the gym because I need some help lifting. This is what we are dealing with in this video today. I don't usually call it mukbang, but we're gonna try three varieties. What was I saying? Three varieties of the Wawa Quesadillas. They're in these boxes right here. We're gonna check it out. Cue the intro. What is up, everyone? It is the endorsement, and it is time for another video review, something like that. This is where I try something and tell you if you should like it or not. I can be very persuasive. So this is what we're gonna do. I had some type of deal on one of the delivery apps. Spend $25, get $20 off. I was like, okay. You still got to pay tax. You still got to pay the delivery fee, which was only, I think, $1.49. And then you give the driver a tip, $7 tip in this instance. So I decided to get three quesadillas from Wawa. They come in these boxes right here, and they are $5.69 before tax. So here we go. The first one is pork and cheese. Pork and beans. Yeah, so what we're dealing with is pulled pork and cheese. I went with provolone and American, and I added some caramelized onions, and that's what we're dealing with. That right there is a quesadilla from Wawa. Now what's interesting, you can add some things inside of the quesadilla, but they do not give you an option to get salsa or sour cream on the side for dipping. Wawa, is that your fault or is it the delivery app's fault? But there's a cross section right there. That is pulled pork, 2 types of cheese, and caramelized onions. All right, so wish me luck. I do have some sour cream inside the house. Maybe we will try that during this video, or maybe in the bonus footage, I don't know. But here we go, $5.69, first quesadilla, Wawa. Let's go. First bite down has a nice flavor. Soft tortilla. Check it out right there. I like it. I like it. Do I get mayonnaise in this? No. Something's creamy on the inside. I could throw a Michael Scott quote in there, but I'm not going to do it. But I really enjoy this. I love the flavor. I love the freshness of the tortilla. Even though it is grilled, it's still going to have the softness that I want with my quesadilla. I would prefer it maybe a little more on the crunchy side, but it still is good. The sweetness of that onion, the caramelized onion, and the nice tender meat of that, check it out one more time, pulled pork. And they did not skimp on the cheese. I think that is what the creaminess was the American cheese melting. So one more bite. Wow, so I'm gonna tell you, for under $6, the amount of filling that I'm getting on the inside of this, the flavor of it, I like it. I like it a lot. Last bite. I lost some stuff. All right, so listen, 1 down, 2 to go. Another town and one more show. Name that song, Chicken Bacon Ranch. Going with the chicken bacon ranch, and oh my goodness, where are my manners? If you're not familiar with Wawa, they are huge in the New Jersey area. Is that where they started? I don't even know, but I believe so. But it started as a convenience store, and it still is a convenience store, very convenient, but they are now selling gas, and a lot of the newer ones, they make a great sub, a hoagie, and a bunch of other things, soups and salads. They have the whole kitchen right in the middle. It is a great experience, very similar to Sheetz, if you're familiar with Sheetz, but I think personally might be better than Sheetz. So what we have here is the chicken bacon ranch quesadilla. Went with pepper jack and provolone. Got the bacon and the ranch on the inside. And did I add any onions? No onions, but there's bacon. There is bacon. Let me get one of these out. Oh, look at, bacon alert. We have bacon alert, and it is droopy. Whoa. let me adjust. All right, check it out right there. I got the bacon situated inside of the quesadilla. This looks a little skimpy with the chicken, but I guess not. If you see it right there on the back end, I don't want it to kind of flop. I don't know. It does look a little skimpy. A lot of cheese, and you saw bacon all over the place. So wish me luck. Okay. Nice flavor. Not bad. All right, so let's wait for this truck. We got a rooms to go delivery. Don't get me started. Don't get me started about rooms to go. Rooms to go. Maybe one day I'll do a mukbang and tell you about rooms to go. Leave some comments below if you want a mukbang, and I will tell you a story about rooms to go. I can't believe I'm even giving them airtime, but let me take a break here. We have a loud truck kind of raining on our parade right here. It is idling right now. It is waiting to get through the gate. So I don't know. Let's take a pause, and I'll give you one more close-up of what we're dealing with here. And a little skimpy on this one, but what are you going to do? All right, so I'll be right back. All right, so listen, we're back. He kind of backed up. They didn't let him in. They're like, no, they must have heard me about my story. They're like, rooms to go. No, we're going to decline this shipment. I endorse that. But let me take out this middle slice. This middle slice of the quesadilla from Wawa just seems to be packed. And I know you're going to get the edges on the side, but these middle pieces are legit. There is a middle slice right there. So like I said, I enjoy the flavor of this with the ranch. I think this could have used something like caramelized onions as well. So I like it. They needed more chicken on it, and the bacon needed to be a little bit more, I don't know, what's the word? Crunchy, cooked. Yeah, all of those. All right, looks like, okay, a guy is now coming up. He's pushing the buttons. Doop, 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 doop. He's gonna let rooms to go in. There's now a line of people behind him. So we will wait again. This is what we're dealing with. I actually waited this morning to get these because the landscapers are out, and I didn't want a repeat of last week's video. So yeah, we have one more quesadilla to go, and he's about to go through the gates. So log jam. We got a log jam. All right, we have rooms to go. Mustang, UPS truck, and Mustang. This is a parking lot, Mr. Mustang. Don't know why you revved it up, but now we have a Jeep going right there, so we can continue. A Pierogi Quesadilla. If you have any Polish in your heritage, you know all about pierogies. I love me some pierogies. I can't roll my R's, but P-I-E-R-O-G-I. They're normally, potato-filled pasta, kind of like raviolis. Sometimes they'll have some onions in it. I added onions in this, and sometimes you get some meat. Yeah, so all different types of options in a pierogi. So this looks packed. This one looks jam-packed. Let me give you a look right there. So yeah, this is what we got. Quesadilla pierogi style from Wawa. We have mashed potatoes, caramelized onions, provolone, cheddar cheese. Cheddar goes great with pierogies. And then what else do we have here? I think that's about it. I would love to melt some butter on the top of this, because butter on, whoa, that is loaded. Look at what we're dealing with in this quesadilla. Check, hold on. Let me put this down. Check that out. Yes, please. All right, mashed potatoes in a quesadilla. We're knocking it out. Let's go. Wish me luck. Oh. Yeah. Oh yeah. Hey. The texture on that, flavor on that, that is perfect. And you have the sweetness of that onion, and then that mashed potato. I did not think mashed potato would work in a quesadilla, but it does remind me of a pierogi. I tried to roll it. These are good. $5.69. They'll charge you a little bit more if you try to add an extra slice of cheese. I think is, I don't know how much, 50 cents, something like that. Let's take another bite. I like this one. So simple yet elegant. No, it's not elegant. It's a quesadilla from a convenience store slash gas station, but I like this one a lot. All right, so listen, like anything else you get delivered, it's going to be some highs and some lows. The big thing about getting something delivered is you don't know if it's going to be filled with what you want. That's why I will never get a sub or a hero delivered. I will never get like a Chipotle bowl because that thing's gonna probably come in weighing like 2.4 ounces. But I really did enjoy this. $5.69, like I said, decent price as long as you're getting them jam-packed with goodness. So overall, I'm gonna rate this overall 1 to 100. I'm gonna give this whole experience, and especially because I got $20 off a $25 order, I'm gonna give this like an 85. It's solid, but that pierogi quesadilla really stole the show, and I probably most definitely I will get that again. Yeah, there you go. Another review in the books. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Also, please do not forget to check me out on Instagram and Twitter. That is social media getting the word of my channel out to the masses. In closing, I was holding in a burp and then it disappeared. It went away. It just floated away. Non-existent. All right, that was a long video. I don't do these often, but I wanted to do a little sit down. I had that deal at Wawa. So let me know in the comments below, did you enjoy this video? Do you want to hear that rooms to go story? They're parked right there just mocking me, staring at me. They know, they know, they know.
Yeah, yeah.